your key to success is excellence in anything. If you are excellent in stupidity in Nigeria, you will win. The biggest disappointment you'll ever have in your life as you grow older is that you didn't dream bigger.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's now welcome Deyemi Okanlawon, popularly known as Deyemi the actor. Gonna shout it everywhere, showstoppers! Woo! Woo!
Thank you so much for joining us today. I mean, the entire Showstoppers community, thank you. So I'll just dive straight into the question, right? Your journey has been one that I said is really interesting because of the transition. I mean, you were known to be a guru in sales and marketing, and then before you then decided to go fully into acting, I think like 2013. So what would you say sort of inspired that transition, and how has it been? Was it like a seamless transition, or what sort of, would I say, effort you had to put in to sort of stand out in your craft?
I wanted to live a life that when you hear the story being told, you will look and say, if that guy can do it, I can do it too. And so those two thoughts have guided me, most of my adult life. And when I would sit down one night and I was meditating about my life and where I wanted to go, a question sort of just popped into my heart, and it might have been from a book that I read, and it came as, what can you be the best in the world at? And I think it's a question everybody needs to ask themselves.
The top five, directors were after you in 2020 September. Yeah. Yeah. So, does that like stop you from auditioning for roles, or do you feel like, well, if they don't come find me, I don't work on the project?
If, and I'll mention the person's name now, if this person calls me and asks me to audition, what do you think I'm going to do? The person's name is Steven Spielberg. Do you think I would audition? Um, in this space, I don't need to prove anything in this space. I put in the work. And so, quote unquote, as a CEO type person, I will be headhunted. I would not, they're not trying to prove whether I can do, they might be trying to see if it's a good fit or how to make it a good fit. So it's a conversation. That's where I am in this space at this time.
The question I have is something related to dreamers because I see that you are also a dreamer, and I think that I'm a dreamer. I studied psychology and I dream of owning one of the finest mental health hubs in Nigeria or possibly Africa. How do I ensure that this dream goes beyond just something in my head and it becomes an actual reality? We know what Nigeria looks like when it comes to mental health and all of those things. And I have to survive too because the dream is not going to feed me. Like, I hope you get my question, really. It's kind of scattered, but I hope you get
No,
it.
it's not. It's a very direct question.
Thank you.
It's a very direct question. And it's direct because I've lived through that, being able to do so many things. Having a big dream, looking at your environments and not seeing the correlation or the path from where you are to where you want to be, what you desire. Have you written it down? Do you know that because you've written it down, it's already real? You took something that did not exist in the physical world and you put it on paper. It already exists. You've already created it. The first step. Because when you write things down and you begin to break it down, so every once in a while you go back there. I now own. It's not I want to. Tomorrow never comes. I now own this, that, that. And you become more detailed. He said the devil is in the details. And the Holy Spirit is also in the details.
Yes.
Yeah.